So here we are in our slicer. Let's go ahead and hit Control I, and we'll go to our desktop here and take a look at our logo. And all we're going to do is set the thickness of this to maybe 2 millimeters. You know, it is a spray paint template, so you could probably get by with 1 millimeter. But if we make it 2 millimeters, and that's really all there is to it. You can see there. That would be our spray paint template. So I would make it 1 to 2 millimeters thick, and you'd have our spray paint template. Now you say, well, what if I wanted it to make it bigger? Well, let me show you. We could come over here to the Inkscape here, and I'll show you how we might make this bigger. So I don't know exactly how much bigger, but let's see here. First of all, let's create a rectangle that is our max size of our bed. So let's just say 250 millimeters. Okay, so that is the max size of our bed. And so I want this template at least that big. So I'm going to go into wireframe mode. I think this will be a little bit easier to see. So we're going to just take this and snap it right there to the end here. And I would bring this out a little bit bigger. So we're going to make it as big as we can here, basically. I want that corner right there just to be a little bit bigger. So we're at 450 millimeters. What if we made it 452? So now you can see we're actually a little bit too big here because of this right here. Okay, so that could potentially be an issue for us. So let's back that off a little bit. And let's just call it good right there. Okay, we're going to say that's as big as we can make it if we're just going to make the template in 2 pieces. So what are we going to do here? Well, what we're going to do here is let's go ahead and copy this. So we're going to just go ahead and duplicate it, and we'll scroll it straight down for right now. Okay, and we're going to take this, and let's go ahead and, what do we want to do here? Let's go ahead and duplicate it. And for right now, let's turn off that duplicate. And we'll just focus on this. So what we're going to do here is flip this over. Okay. And let's go ahead and take this. And let's go to Path. And let's choose Break Apart. Okay. And then we're going to take our rectangle here. And we're just going to cut this piece back by hitting Control minus. You can see what we've done there. And then all of these pieces can now go away. Okay, so this is just our first half of our template there. So now that we have that in place, now what I want to do is come in here. So this was our duplicate logo here. So let's go ahead and do the same thing as far as breaking it apart. So we'll do Path and Break Apart. And then we will go ahead and take this, and we can pull it back here as close as we can, essentially. Okay. So then we'll duplicate this box, and we'll do the same thing where we'll pull this over like so. Actually, I think we can actually just come in here and delete all of those. And that takes care of that. So we will go ahead and combine those by hitting Control K, and we can combine this by hitting Control K. Now, the only thing about these templates this way is there is just going to be a tiny bit more gap between the two. Okay, not significant, but there will be a tiny little bit more gap. But we want to be able to kind of quote-unquote lock these two in place. So what I would do is I would just probably create a little block like this. And I would copy it down here. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and duplicate it. and duplicate it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of those pieces and this and hit Control minus. And then we're going to take one of these pieces and this and hit Control minus. Then we're going to wind up taking one of these pieces and this piece and hitting Control plus. And then the same thing here, Control plus. So now you see what we've got going on here. We've got this. So this here and this here, we still have to do Control minus. What do we got going on here? We've got an extra piece. So now you can see that this piece can lock in with this piece, and then you could go ahead and spray it all as once. So let's go ahead and hit File and Save As. We'll save it as the NRL logo, but this time we'll do big, okay, and we'll hit Save. Because again, I don't know how big they're looking to make this logo. But then we could go back into Bambu Studio here. Let's add a couple of build plates. Let's import our big NRL logo. Okay, so there's the big one. So the first thing we're going to do is right click and split it apart. Okay, and then let's go ahead and set the thickness to 2 again. And then we will go ahead and set this over here like so. And then this one here, we could just center it on the plate. So you can see now that fits there. And that fits there. And we'll go ahead and call this the NRL logo. And hit Save. So you have a smaller template that fits on one bed, and then you have our interlocking spray paint template that will fit on 2 beds. So that, my friends, is how I would handle making a spray paint template of this logo with Inkscape and Bambu Studio. Until next time, thanks for watching.